Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Please like and subscribe. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I file down my colored acrylics and then also the prep work and a 3D sunflower. I will be linking everything that I used in the description box down below, so please keep on watching. Alright guys, so you see I am drilling the colored acrylic, and you want to make sure that you keep moving your drill bit and you don't stay in one spot, because that will cause a lot of friction and it'll start burning your client. So you want to make sure that you're just moving around the whole nail. I am going to be trying to get all the green off the nail, since we are going to be using yellow, and you would be able to see the green through that yellow. So I wanted to show you guys right here, I did have some lifting. So you want to make sure you get all that lifting, because if you do leave any spots that look like that light white over there, you can cause moisture to get into there, and then it causes fungus and mold, and you don't want your clients to be walking around with moldy nails. So you want to make sure you do file away all that lifting. So guys, the next step, I'm going in with the cuticle pusher to push back the cuticles. This is an important step when doing your nail prep because you are removing some of the dead skin that's on your nail plate. Then I'm going to go in with a different drill bit. It's kind of pointed, and I'm going to go ahead and go around the cuticle area to make sure I get the rest of the dead skin off of the nail plate. Now when you are using this drill bit, you want to make sure that it's flat. You don't want to make sure that the edge is like really poking because it can damage your client's natural nail. So now I'm going in with a fine sanding band to take off the natural shine. So now I'm going in with the C&D nail primer and the Young Nails protein bond. So you want to go in with this to prevent minimum lifting. So I like to go in with a thin clear layer of acrylic, so that way when I am doing colored acrylics, it doesn't stain my customer's natural nail. Also, it's easier for me to file all the way down because most clients, they like a whole new style after they've worn them for about a month. So it's easy for me to file all the way down to the clear, and then that way we're not damaging my client's natural nail. Alright, so now we're going in with the yellow acrylic, and I'm just going to place one bead, and then I'm going to be slowly pushing it to the cuticle area. That way it's not running. If you do get it on the skin, don't worry, just go ahead and you see how trying to pat it back into place, push it off the skin, because if you do leave it on the skin, you will cause lifting. And then I just go in and add another bead, of yellow acrylic to make it thicker, so that way the nails are stronger. Alright guys, so I'm just going to let you watch the rest of my application, and then we will come back when it is time to file. Alright guys, so now it's time to file. When I'm holding the client's finger, I like to pull the skin down so that way when I'm filing, I'm not cutting them and their skin's not in the way, because it's very easy to go ahead and cut your client at this point, and then you don't want your customer to be bleeding. They won't come back to you if that happens. And you also want to make sure that your file is straight, because whatever direction you file, that's how your nails are going to come out. So at this point, I like to turn my client's hand around so that way I can file and see if there's anything that I missed, because this is going to be the view that your clients see every day, and you want to make sure that they are straight. Alright guys, so I'm going in around the cuticle very lightly. You want to make sure that you get around that crease so that way you don't get any lifting. Also, you can see that my pinky is resting on my other hand, so that way I don't slip and cut the client. So now I go in with the drill a little higher to make sure that the nail has its shape. It doesn't take me very much to file after I've already done my application, because I kind of make sure that they aren't too thick so I don't have a lot of filing to do. So I like to buff my client's nails just so that the top gel coat can adhere a lot better to the nail, and to make sure that there's no bumps or anything that your first drill bit would have left on your nail. Alright guys, so I go in with the dust brush to make sure that there is no debris in the cuticle area or on the nails, so that way when we put our gel top coat, there's no debris or lumps or anything like that in the nail. Alright guys, so when you are working with 3D art, you want to make sure you put a little bit of acetone in your monomer. It allows it to dry a lot faster than waiting for it to dry. As you can see, I'm trying to put dots in there, but it's still a little wet. If I wouldn't have put acetone in there, it would have taken me a lot longer. So I just plop a dot, and then I just go in with the dotting tool and just make these little dots for the sunflower. I hope you can see. So I pick up a bead of the yellow, and then I do place the back side of the brush on the paper towel to get all the excess liquid out, because you kind of need your brush really dry, just so the flower can, well, the petal that you're working on can dry a lot faster. And then as you can see, I'm just pushing in the middle, down in the middle, so it can spread out. And then I am going towards the tip to push in to make it pointed. So when you're doing 3D flowers, it's not gonna happen overnight. You're not gonna be perfect the very first time. Just keep practicing, don't give up. It does take a lot of patience. Alright guys, so this is the last petal. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.